Assalamu alaikum everybody, and welcome to our lesson for the 7th grade, which is past continuous part 2. You sent me some examples for the last lesson. Thank you, and we will read them together. 1. Rasha was reading a letter this morning. 2. Fatima was cooking lunch at 1 o'clock. 3. Asmat and her sister were running yesterday. 4. Hala was watching TV from 5 to 6. 5. Were Yasmin and her family swimming last week? 6. Was Ghada eating her breakfast? 7. Were Layan and her brothers playing piano? Today we will talk about a use of past continuous, which is to use it as a long action and was interrupted with a short action using past simple. So the long action with past continuous and the short action with past simple. We have some keywords for this use: while and as for past continuous, and when for past simple. Examples from your student's book, page 72. They were studying when the professor started a surprise quiz. Here, as you notice, we have were studying past continuous to indicate the long action. هون في عنا فعل أخذ بعض الوقت، استمر لفترة من الزمن. So that's why we used past continuous. And notice here that we used were with they. When the professor started, notice برضو here إنه we have when followed by verb to. بعد when نستخدم verb to. Example 2. When Alan arrived, we had dinner. Here also we have when followed by arrived. Verb to. 3. I was walking along the street when I saw Andy, so I stopped and had a chat. Here we have was walking, which is a long action. Was walking, a long action. And was, we use was with I was walking along the street when, we use after when verb to, which is so. Example 4. They were sleeping while I was watching a horror film. Here we have two long actions. في عنا هون فعلين استغرقوا وقت طويل, so we used past continuous with sleeping, were sleeping, and was watching. So as we said, we can use the same tense in both sentences. Examples. She was reading a book while I was watching a movie. Here we have two long actions. Was reading استغرق بعض الوقت, so we used past continuous واستخدمنا was مع she. While, of course, we use after while past continuous was watching. 2. They were playing football while she was cleaning up. Here we have two long actions and we used past continuous after while she was cleaning up. 3. He had a heart attack when he saw the lion. Here we have two short actions. Had a heart attack يعني أصيب بنوبة قلبية. Of course doesn't take a long time, ما بياخد وقت هذا الفعل, ما بيستمر لفترة. وكمان saw بمعنى يرى, رأى, هون بالماضي رأى. هذا الفعل أبدا ما بيجي مع ing, ما بيستغرق وقت مثل watching. For example, watching يشاهد. حط معها ing وبتستغرق وقت. But so we don't use ing with so. Students book, page 72, exercise 1. We're going to answer the question 1 in your student's book. Please write it on your student's book. Put the verbs in brackets into the correct form using the past continuous tense. 1. When I phoned my friend, they play Monopoly. Of course here we're going to use past continuous. They بدنا نفكر أول شي شو الفعل المساعد المناسب ل they was or were. Of course were. And we're going to put ing to the verb play. It will become playing. They were playing. 2. Yesterday at 6 o'clock, I was preparing. Prepare, of course, we use was with I and prepare plus ing. 3. The kids were playing. Of course, we used were because the kids plural is plural. And play plus ing. In the garden when it suddenly began to rain. 4. I practice. I بتاخد was and practice plus ing practicing. And notice that we delete the e at the end of the verb and then add ing. So I was practicing the guitar when Dad came home. Also we have student's book, page 73, exercise B. Put the interrogative form of the past continuous tense into gaps. Interrogative means question. Example: she and read. Of course, we're going to use was with she. Was, then the subject, she, then the verb ing. It will become like, was she reading a book? Now we're going to solve the first exercise, she and visit. With she, we are going to use was. So was, then the subject she, then the verb ing. Was she visiting the museum? We have also exercise 2, you and write. We're going to use were with you. So were you writing in pencil? The boys. Here we have plural subject. So we use were. Were the boys reading comics? 4. Kim and ask. We have the subject Kim and the verb ask. The subject Kim is singular مفرد, so we use was. Afterwards we use the subject Kim, then the verb ing asking questions. We have also exercise C from page 73. Use the past simple or the past continuous tense where suitable in the following gaps. Here you're going to choose between past simple or past continuous. هتختاروا يا إما past simple أو past continuous حسب الجملة وحسب مدة الفعل. إذا كان طويل الفعل استغرق وقت بناخد past continuous. إذا ما استغرق وقت نستخدم past simple. 1. We go down the road at 100 kilo when a tire went flat. So بما إنه إحنا كنا عمالنا نتجه لأسفل الطريق، هذا الفعل أخذ وقت، فنستخدم past continuous with we. We use were and we put ing to the verb go. بتصير عنا we're going. 2. He nearly had a heart attack when he saw a deer. Of course, here we used had, verb 2 of have, because had heart attack doesn't take time. هذا الفعل ما بيستغرق وقت. وزي ما حكينا see ما بنحط لها ing أبدا، فهي أكيد verb 2. 3. Uncle Ben was getting dressed when he felt a sharp pain in his chest. was getting dressed استغرقت بعض الوقت، ولكن الفعل feel ما بياخد ing أبدا لأنه ما بيستغرق وقت، so بنحطها verb 2 felt. 4. The winning race driver was shaking because it took some time, was shaking for some time. The cola can then took the cover off means أزال الغطاء، وهذا الفعل of course فعل ما بياخد وقت، so we use verb 2. Thanks for watching. See you later. 7th grade. Good time.